Trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain. Cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between these Road Warriors and the Denver Broncos. Two of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Strong with the return, making some progress here, and he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Throwing, Baker. Headed out right. He takes it himself. Gets some space. Now hit. Mayfield loses the ball. Oh, the Jags got it. first drive goes almost nowhere, and then, Brock, then they turn it over.
You know, it is such a double whammy, Kate. Obviously, you hate the turnover and giving away possession. But these opening drives are really a time to see what your opponent's going to do. The great coordinators will script it, right, to get different personnel and different formations to try to get some tells from the defense. No tell there other than a critical giveaway.
Yeah! There we go, boy!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Putting 25 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, boy! Kill!
First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Dak off the play fake. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And he won't be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Tokyo. The Jaguars get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock. And I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor. But you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 3 now.
Real. Hey, alert! 180! Watch!
Mayfield to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take possession of the football. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Again, Brock, the play clock expires. What is going on down there? Can't get the playoff in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get caught up after a gain of maybe a yard. So they're going to be stuck with 2nd and 14.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. On target to Jackson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. It's his running back. He's got it in the red zone. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Strong with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180.
To throw, Mayfield. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
8 yards on the pickup.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down.
Regular.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Baker throwing again. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
180.
Mayfield now from the gun. And that scoreboard hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense is set. First and 10.
That's another Broncos first down.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hey, 180! Pistol. Point it right. Right on.
From the red zone now. And he can't hang on! Touchdown in his arms! But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and goal.
Set. Break. 180. Hey, alert. My man. Watch.
Baker now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the defender comes away with it. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yeah! Here we go, boys!
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10, Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
They send Jackson in motion right. Prescott on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. A give now from the gun. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward.
It's a gain of 2
It'll be
yards.
3rd down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. A fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10. Here's Prescott. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Throwing again is Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working inside the red zone. Throws comes. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Dak throwing again. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Broncos 7.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Good. 180. What's up?
1st down. Here's Baker. Has a big strike to Addison. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Point alert. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert 33. Good. 20. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Up, up. What's up?
1st down throw here. Mayfield. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos making a one-score game before halftime. for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Laviska Shenault to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Dak off the play fake. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Prescott here from the gun. He puts a man under it deep down the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds a man, right side. Now he's past the 25. And that is a touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That throw behind his intended target. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
180. What's up?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one in the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. He rolls to his right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the 2nd half with some needed points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Gets him on the end route. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Again, he's got room. To the 25. He does it. Touchdown. The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
We get to playoff football, Kate, and every team's going to excel in 3 phases. You've got to. Offense, defense, special teams. What an excellent return. And the type of effort they expect from themselves in postseason football.
Hey, alert! What's up?
Mayfield on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
180. What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Tucker on down for the extra point.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 28. Justin Tucker set.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Laviska Shenault to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They send Jackson in motion right. First down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Another Tokyo first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action now for Prescott. Connects on the crosser. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Jaguars lengthen the lead at the end of the third. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First down.
First down looking to throw. Mayfield. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now they face second down.
180! What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good. Done.
Third and long for him here. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be first down Denver.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Kings! What's up?
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Headed out right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Mayfield to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Broncos first down.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds the football outside. Don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line. Second and goal from the 9 here.
Regular. 180.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to the well again. He's off to the races. 40. Hits the 20. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the fourth.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Strong with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Run.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Finds Scatterboo on the dump off. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, here's Baker. Pulled in by his back, Scatterboo. And they take him down right along the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 1 at the 30-yard line.
Real.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's fourth and short. We'll see if they go for it. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Hey, alert 33. Up. Dead.
Desperation time here. That one's caught by Jefferson. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
The Broncos will
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. And the the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of the field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Got a man downfield. This is Jackson. And he is in. Touchdown. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow the lead now to 22 points.
Broncos 34.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Set. 180.
Mayfield now from the gun. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun, Mayfield. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Jack.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic.